Yo, so I just seen this video on Twitter and it's crazy. Of apparently there was an altercation between two brothers out here in the DFW. Altercation between two brothers, not actual brothers, but brothers, black people, black dudes, and I guess the altercation stemmed from a phone or something. But dude that was complaining about the other brother having his phone had the chopper in his hand, Draco, whatever that shit was, and he lit him up. He lit him up, and of course, I can't show the video. Otherwise, I would show it and actually react to it. But um, this is ridiculous, and I say this, I say it. Hang on 1 second. I say it because I'm a black man too, and I know this is probably gonna be cliche or cringe or whatever else to make a video and post a video on black crime, violence or whatever. But I this is ridiculous. This is 2024, and it seems like even in this day and age, it's so easy for us to just take the life of another human being. Period. But if we're speaking on the culture, we're speaking on our culture. I'm speaking to black people here, okay? If we're speaking on our culture, when does it come a time where we look in the mirror and we see all the dumb shit that we do and we hold ourselves accountable for the dumb shit that we do and not justify the dumb shit that we do based on the fact that other people do dumb shit too? I say all this because there's an influx of black people that are pissed and outraged when it comes to social injustices that black people face on a regular basis in this country. And I'm not saying that those aren't valid reasons to be pissed off. Absolutely. But the same anger, the same vigor and rage that you have when you see, let's just say, a cop kill an unarmed black man or whatever, or black woman or whatever, the same anger and rage that you have when you see that, you should have just as much anger and rage when you see the video that I just saw. It's all on Twitter. It's probably viral at this point. I don't know. But the dude got chopped up because I guess he had dude's phone. And it's crazy because the dude that got shot and unalived was a little dude. And the dude that did the shooting, he looked to be, he had some height and some weight on him. So if dude had his phone and he wasn't giving his phone back, go piece him up. You just put this man 6 feet deep. You just took this man from his family, he had an old ecosystem with people that loved and cared for him, maybe. Well, I don't know anything about this person. But you just ended two lives in a sense. You go into jail for lifetimes. Your life is over with. Your natural born life is over with. Your freedom is done. And you just killed this man because of a phone. That's how much our lives matter. A phone. You take another man's life, a dude that looks like you, same skin, since we gotta, skin folk, we gotta stick together. That's the the agenda, right? Black people stick together, but it seems to be okay, not a problem, to kill this man over a phone. And it's easy to just say, okay, well, that's just part of the culture. That's part of the culture. Is it part of the culture to see something like this and basically be desensitized to the point where It happens all the time. In our neighborhoods, it happens all the time. So why are we gonna get up in arms about it? Well, cops are not killing black people all the time. So when it happens, we get up in arms about it. We go and we loot and we riot and we march and we protest when we see these social injustices, but we not doing the same thing when a Ray kills a Pookie in our own neighborhoods. These things that we have direct control over. Proximity crimes, whatever the case may be. And I don't want to hear anything about, well, white people kill white people all the time. I couldn't care less. I couldn't care less. That don't mean we have to do that. That don't mean we have to do that. So I couldn't care less. That really, when I saw that video, and not a lot of things get to me anymore. I've lived long enough to see most, if not all, things and not be surprised about it, because I mean, that's society. That's the world we live in. But when I seen that video this morning, and I want to say it happened in Oak Cliff. When I seen that video this morning, it did something to me. I mean, these dudes was maybe 4 or 5 feet away from each other, and he let off 6, 7 shots maybe at this dude point blank with like a little Draco or something over a phone. No, don't know all the context, but that's irrelevant. If he stole your woman, if he stole some money, if he stole from you, period. Hey, okay, I'm not a fan of a thief, but I can't say that I take the life of a thief. Not unless I felt that my life or my family's life was in immediate danger, and then I have the right to protect myself. But this dude didn't have no shirt on. He didn't seem like he had a weapon on him. He didn't seem like he was a threat. He was backpedaling, and dude just let off on him. And something got to give, man. Something's got to give, because that happens in every inner city. It happens everywhere. It happens in other ethnicities and all that other stuff too, but I couldn't care less about that. Okay? When I look in the mirror, I see a black man. It's not my entire identity, no. But when I see other people that look like me do shit like that, it pisses me off. I'm sorry. And, nobody might not even come across this video, may not even see this video, and that's cool too. But I just had to say that, put that out there. I don't necessarily want to direct traffic to that video, because it's a senseless crime. Somebody's life was taken. That brother that was unalived, his family is grieving, I'm sure. So, if you've seen the video, you know what I'm talking about. But I just had to say that. I hope y'all be safe. And stop crashing out over dumb shit. Stop crashing out over dumb shit. Live life. Love. I'm out.